Hello everyone. Namaste. A very good morning and good evening to the persons who have logged in from the other part of the world. Yet another wonderful day. So we are part of this self-transformation season 2 conducted by Pyramid Valley International, and wisdom is being shared by our global master, Mr. Pradeep Vijay. In this past 4 days, we have been learning about enlightenment, mindfulness, and practicing the mindfulness in silence. I hope most of the doubts have also been cleared in yesterday's session. If there are any more questions, it can be answered today, and we will move to the next topic. So before that, let us all meditate together for the next 40 minutes. As you all know, sit comfortably. Whoever is sitting on the sofa or a chair, please cross your legs. Clasp your fingers one into the other. Close your eyes and observe your breath. Just the inflow and the outflow of the breath. I'll play some music. Let us all meditate with that music. Last 1 minute. Five, four, three, two, 1, and 0. Place both your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds and slowly open your eyes. Thank you all. Now let us invite our master, Mr. Pradeep, to share us some more wisdom. And dear friends, if you have any doubts, please raise your hand and kindly be brief with your question. Your name, where are you coming from, logging in from, and please be precise with your question. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Shalini. Namaste to all of you. So we've been understanding about this enlightenment journey, or in other words, how to live a life happy. To be enlightened, to be a Buddha, means to be happy in all situations. That is a concept of laughing Buddha. A Buddha is always happy in any given situation. So unless there is certain clarity, unless there is a certain light within you, you cannot be happy. That is the nature of the truth. The light dispels the darkness. So in this transformation series, we are trying to dispel all our darkness and trying to be closer to the truth, embracing the light within us. So we have practiced, experimented mindfulness, silence, and we are doing intense meditations. And we've understood the yamas and niyamas, what to do, what not to do, how to live our day-to-day life, and how to steer our life in the right direction by having right principles, right ethics. So let us integrate more of our experiments, more of our experiences, and fine-tune our understanding in this session. Please raise your hand and come on the video. All your questions will be answered. Yesterday we couldn't finish all the questions, but today is an opportunity. Yes, Savita Mehta.
Good morning, sir. I'm from Vasant Vihar, New Delhi. I'm Savita. I've been practicing meditation for say about 2 years now, but I find there's a lot of chatter within me. And I know that no, I correct myself that no, I'm meditating. Why am I thinking? I must not think anything. But then it again comes. I don't know how to clear that. And sometimes my head becomes very heavy when I'm meditating. But I like to sit for meditation and I really enjoy. I'm at peace after I do meditation. Kindly guide me.
So you should not, you should experience an empty mind without chatter. It's an expectation, madam. That expectations comes from your mind. That is the very nature of the mind, is to create a lot of expectations. And you know very well, every expectations leads to some kind of frustrations. Everybody goes through this chatter, invariably. But over and what to do? Your question is, how do I handle it? What do I do?
Right.
You simply come back to the breath. Every time you notice the chatter, you come back to the breath again and again and again and again. Let it take 1 month, let it take 2 months, let it take 10 years, let it take one lifetime. Doesn't matter. Your attitude should be that. If you're having this attitude, I'm least bothered about the outcome of meditation. Whether meditation happens or not, I don't care. I'm just sitting for meditation. Whatever happens, let it happen. If you have this attitude without any expectations, then you experience meditation. Many people, they understand that they are doing meditation. Meditation is not something they do. Meditation is not doing. Meditation is something which happens. You can sit for meditation. You prepare yourself, you prepare the room, clasp your hands, cross your feet, close your eyes and sit. So you can sit for meditation. But meditation is something which happens on its own. That meditativeness happens when you drop your mind, when you drop your expectations. You surrender. When the mind surrenders to the breath, then meditation happens. So when I say I am doing meditation, that means your mind is still in control. So you have to let go of it. You say, I'm sitting for meditation, and let the meditation happen on its own, the right time. Why am I bothered? So what to do for your question, what to do is drop all the expectations. Be sincere. I know you are sincere. Drop all the expectations. Be sincere and regular. That means every day you practice. And then surrender to the breath. Let your mind surrender to the breath. So that means when you're noticing thoughts, surrendering to the breath means when you're noticing thoughts, you are not feeling agitated. You are not worried about your thoughts. The thoughts are there, but you are not worried about the thoughts. You are having a relaxed attitude. You are having a cool attitude. You say, I don't care. Let the thoughts come. Why should I be bothered? I'm least bothered about the thoughts. You say, any number of thoughts, let it come. I'm least bothered. But the moment I notice the thoughts, I will come back to the breath again and again and again. It's either you or me. We'll just figure it out. So that should be the attitude.
Thank you,
you are just giving a direct challenge to your mind. It's either you or me. That means who is giving the challenge? The soul. The Atma is giving the challenge to the mind. It's you or me. Let us see. You create any number of thoughts. That's your choice. I'm least bothered. And I will always come back to the breath. I will witness my breath because witnessing happens from the soul. Don't open your eyes and come back to the breath again and again. Then the realization happens. The meditativeness happens. You are in meditation.
Thank you so much for the clarity. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Next, Renu.
नमस्कार सर, आई स्पीक इन हिंदी। कभी कभी मेडिटेशन में शांति भी वीराना सा लगता है।
आप माइंडफुलनेस नहीं प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं ना? यू आर नॉट प्रैक्टिसिंग माइंडफुलनेस।
सर मैं अभी कुछ समय से माइंडफुलनेस की जब मैं खाना
you have to start with where are you from?
मैं आई एम दिल्ली, आई एम लिव इन दिल्ली।
Yes, so you got the instruction, so you should be mindful and aware. So in this whole season of transformation, you should be alert, mindfulness, and you should have a cool and relaxed attitude. Unless you are peaceful, relaxed, you cannot progress in the spiritual journey. So relaxedly, coolly, you can ask the question.
Okay. जी, मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है सर कि मेडिटेशन में कभी जब भी शांति भी हो जाती है तो एक वीराना सा लगता है, कि शून्यता लगती है, कि कुछ नहीं करना, मेडिटेशन भी नहीं करना, ध्यान भी नहीं करना। दैट्स माय क्वेश्चन।
Very good. That's a very right attitude. So sit for meditation and do nothing.
बट सर जो श्वास
close your eyes, आंखें बंद करके आराम से बैठ के कुछ भी नहीं करना।
जी ठीक है।
That should be the attitude. But if you think, oh, I don't need meditation, why should I sit for meditation? That is nothing but your ignorance and arrogance. So that is part of your ego. So which we will discuss sooner or later. So be aware of that. If you feel like I don't need to do anything, then sit comfortably, close your eyes, and don't do anything. Meditation happens. When you don't do anything, meditation happens. When you don't do anything, what happens? Only your breath happens. You are alive. Every moment you are breathing. You are doing, just imagine, you are sitting and you are doing nothing. The breath is the only thing which is happening. And the witnessing happens. When you do nothing, the witnessing happens. Okay. Yes. Next. So please come on the video. Only the people who are on the video, I will unmute. Rekha.
Namaste, sir. This is Rekha from Fiji. My question is regarding to mindfulness. I'm not able to practice mindfulness. Like when I'm working, my mind is always my mind is always thinking about something. Just for a few seconds, when I think about being mindful, and then again the mind is chattering. So, is there any tips?
Yes, there is. First, you have to understand it is not so easy to practice mindfulness. Do you think enlightenment is easy? Do you think enlightenment is a cakewalk? You take hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of lifetimes. So first of all, you have to understand you cannot practice mindfulness overnight or in few days. It takes consistent efforts. It takes sincere efforts. Okay. So don't have any expectations that you should experience that awareness within few days of practice. There will be moments when you're practicing mindfulness, you will have a lot of thoughts and you will be in multitasking mode. But whenever you catch hold of yourself, see, that is the definition of mindfulness. Mindfulness means the first step, you become aware that you are thinking too much. That is the first. So you become consciously aware that any activity you are doing, you are not fully into it. You are thinking too much. So that is the first step. So you become aware of it. That is the first step. And then with that awareness that you are thinking too much, you make a conscious effort. You make a conscious effort to use all your willpower to be in the present moment. Totally, 100%. And without any judgments. So, there are judgments, there are thoughts, but becoming aware of the thoughts is the first step in the mindfulness, and using your willpower is the second. And using your willpower, you are putting all your efforts to be in the present moment. Your 100% awareness in the present moment is the third. And while you are doing it, any judgments you are getting it, again you pull back yourself, using your breath to be in the present moment, again 100%. To be in the present moment, again and again, you are making this effort. So this is how it happens. For everybody who practice mindfulness, in the initial stages, they notice, oh, I'm getting too much thoughts. I'm not able to practice it. That is the first step. That is right. And after that comes, you use your Ichha Shakti, you use your willpower to bring your 100% focus in the present moment. Experiment. Be sincere. In these 21 days, you sincerely practice. Anything and everything you do, you practice mindfulness. You can start with small activities. For example, you can start with, while you're taking shower, be 100% mindful. While you're cooking, be 100% mindful. While you're eating, be 100% mindful. While you're walking, be 100% mindful. While you're drinking water, drinking juice, be 100% mindful. When you're eating an apple, be 100% mindful. Do with small. Take small steps first. Then mindfulness becomes part of your life. It takes time. Have patience and be kind to yourself. You are in the right path.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yes. Next, Santosh Kumari.
Namaste, sir. Hello.
Go ahead, madam. Namaste.
Namaste, sir. Sir, I have a question. I am from Mumbai, sir. Hello. I am
Yes,
from
yes, I
Mumbai,
said
sir.
yes. Yes, madam. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I am from Mumbai, sir. Sir, I have a question. मेडिटेशन में बॉडी की हीलिंग होती है यदि कोई डिजीज है बॉडी में तो क्या यदि बहुत डीप मेडिटेशन में नहीं जाते हैं, ट्रांस में नहीं जाते हैं, तो क्या हीलिंग स्टार्ट नहीं होती है सर?
ऐसा नहीं है मैडम. It's not like that. Your healing happens whether you go into trance or not. Your healing automatically starts. If you make an effort if you make a sincere effort, your intent is important. If your intent is, I want to do meditation, I want to sit for meditation, I want to heal myself, I want to go through the self-healing process, I want to learn my soul lessons, I want to grow, evolve, and I want to be happy in life. If you have that sincere intent, then healing happens. So you don't need to go into the trance. You just sit, be with your breath. The more you are with your breath, see, when you close your eyes, you conserve energy. When you are with your breath, you absorb energy, you maximize energy. So the more and more you are with your breath, the more and more you are getting energy, cosmic energy. The more and more you are getting cosmic energy, the more you are healing. You understand this point. Every moment you are with your breath, the healing is by default happening because you are receiving cosmic energy and the energy is healing you. So you don't focus on the healing process. You focus 100% on your breath.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir.
Yes. Next, we are.
Hi, good morning, sir. My question is I am from Hyderabad. My question is while doing meditation, being mindful and being aware, there are subtle moments where I get into a mode, I don't understand if it is a sleep or the meditation. So how to come out of it?
You don't need to come out of it. You enjoy it. That is the gift in your meditation. It's called Yoga Nidra. That's called Yoga Nidra. Where you are, the difference between a normal sleep and Yoga Nidra is, in sleep, you are not aware that you are sleeping. But in Yoga Nidra, you are perfectly aware that you are sleeping. So that is a gift in the meditative process. So during this Yoga Nidra, your body, your energy body goes through a quick recharge process. Okay. So normally the beginners of meditation or people who have very low energy because they are doing a lot of multitasking, they have a lot of stress, they have a lot of worries, they deplete a lot of energy, they lose a lot of energy. So for those people who have very less energy, Yoga Nidra is a gift where the recharge happens very quickly. So whenever you are sleeping in your meditation, sleep happily without guilt. And once the energy recharges, automatically you become awake. That moment, continue meditation. Sleep happily, and after naturally you will come out of the sleep. You don't need to make any efforts. Once the body recharges, automatically you will come out of the sleep. And the moment you come out of the sleep, don't open your eyes, continue meditation. Or if you have any other work, then make sure you are doing more meditation. For example, you are doing 1 hour meditation. In the entire 1 hour, you are sleeping, for example. Then after you finish the 1 hour, sit for another session of meditation in the evening or in the night, whenever you find time. You are in the right path. It is natural. Don't worry about it. Do more meditation. And you will quickly come over of these patterns and you will become aware the entire meditation session. Okay. Right. So next, Priya Kulan.
வணக்கம் மாஸ்டர், நான் யூஎஸ்ல இருந்து பேசுறேன். என்னோட கொஸ்டின் வந்து மைண்ட்ஃபுல்னஸ் பத்தி தான். நீங்க வந்து ஒரு வேலைய
பேச முடியுமா? உங்களால இங்கிலீஷ் பேச முடியுமா?
Yeah, I can.
Yes.
Yeah, sure, I can.
English program, நீங்க இங்கிலீஷ்ல பேசுங்க.
I forgot. So you mentioned like we need to do like one work at a time and focus on that work. My question is like there are some repetitive work that I do every day. Like I wash vessels, for example. Like I spend like at least 1.5 hour in a day to wash vessels every day. So all the cooking vessel and all those things. So is it okay if I listen to music or um do like listen to the audiobook or something like that when I'm doing? Because you told me like don't judge the work, but it is really boring. That is like the truth. It is boring to watch the visual every day, like 1.5 hour. So I am trying to like take it away and by doing something else on the same time. So while I'm listening to the music, it is kind of giving me peace and I'm doing it. So is that okay or not okay?
Yes, I think all these points we have discussed in the presentation, but anyway, I'll repeat it. You see, a normal time, listening to music and doing other things simultaneously is okay. But when you are practicing mindfulness, what you are doing, you are making an effort using your willpower. You are making an effort to be 100% in the present moment. So when you are doing the repetitive tasks, whatever you do, you have to do only that. So that means you are focusing on the work. Your focus is only on the work, not on the music, not on anything. And when you're doing repetitive and mundane tasks, naturally there is some inner judgments, that inner chatter. I'm feeling bored. Why am I doing this? So that is the inner chatter. That is the inner judgment. So that is the moment you should become aware of your inner chatter, become aware of your inner judgments, and use your willpower again to focus on the present moment. So here, the goal is to witness. The goal is to raise the awareness. This is an exercise of self-transformation. This is an exercise where you become completely aware. The more and more you raise your awareness, the more you'll notice that actually you're enjoying that job. You're not feeling bored. It takes some time. So for your question, the answer is very precise. No listening to music, no doing nothing. But in the normal time, yes, you can do. But when you're practicing mindfulness, you're 100% focused absolutely on the present moment, becoming aware of your judgments, becoming aware of your boredom, especially when you're doing repetitive tasks, mundane tasks. That is the moment you should have this beginner's attitude. Remember I explained in the slide, you should always have this beginner's attitude. For example, that is the first time you are washing your vessels. How you feel, how alert you are, how curious you are. So that should be the attitude, the beginner's attitude. I'm doing it for the first time. So when you bring in that, then it helps you to be in mindfulness.
Okay. Yeah, I was able to do that when I'm practicing the mindfulness. The day that Sunday you told us to like do the fasting and don't talk, and then I did notice, like I was very surprised to notice, like I have like so many thoughts coming up while I'm doing other work. I almost caught myself like every 10 minutes that, oh my God, I'm thinking something else. So yeah, thank you.
Yes. When you consciously do that on the day you allocate for it, you are able to do it. Now slowly bring that mindfulness into every day of your life. You tell yourself, I'm going to give myself this 21 days. So in these 21 days, I'm going to sincerely practice it. Let me see what is the outcome. You should always be in the experiment mode. Let me experiment. What changes it gives to my mind? Am I going to, when I'm doing the work in mindfulness, am I feeling tired? No, actually, I'm not feeling tired. So do this experiment. Am I feeling tired or not? And then I'm doing this work, but actually I'm feeling more joy. So where is this joy coming from? Oh, I'm becoming aware. I'm becoming aware of my subtle thoughts. I'm becoming aware of my thought patterns, my emotion patterns. Wow, what a great freedom. So do as an experiment so that you yourself know what is all about.
I was able to find the difference. Like I always used to think like I didn't do so much work today, but I was like feeling so tired. But on that day, I felt like really, really good.
Yes,
So
see,
thank you
now
for teaching us.
you already know it. So continue it, make it part of your life. It's so easy.
Thank you, sir. Okay.
When you have the intent, when you have the sincerity, everything becomes easy. But when the sincerity is not there, then we have 1,001 excuses.
Sure.
Good. Srinivasamurthy.
Yeah, greetings to you and then to everyone present. My question is, what is the difference between mindfulness and...
Before I answer your question,
I am Srinivas Murthy from Bangalore. Yeah, thank you for that. So the difference between mindfulness and concentration, what is the difference?
You concentrate on a particular task. When you concentrate on a particular task 100%, that is called mindfulness.
So it's one and the same in that case.
Yes, you can call it concentration, or you can call it focus, or you can call it your 100% efforts into one particular task.
Okay.
So it's all synonymous.
Okay, fine. I have another question. I started my meditation journey from 10th of October with some 45 minutes session for 41 days. Then I upgraded myself in after 1 month, 3 times a day, and then eventually 4 times a day. That means each meal before once I do, and then one before going to bed. So initially I was, dozing off and all this experience for there, and then it came to one sort of a stabilization. Of late, I'm not able to sit more than 30 minutes. So what should I do now this to overcome?
Simply don't open your eyes. Whether you do meditation
that
or
I'm
not
doing.
doesn't matter.
I never opened my eyes so far.
That's all.
Okay. And some sort of pains will come. All these things are coming.
So that means you are going through, if you are going through some pain, that means some healing is happening. So you should be happy.
Fine. Fine then. Thank you. These were my questions.
Yes. Thank you. Next. Asha.
Namaste, sir. I am Asha from Mumbai, and I have two experiences. I have one big family wedding function, and I'm so much worried about my gaudy color saris and ornaments and all, heavy ornaments. But after your program, I stopped worrying about that. Why should I care about others? And I've stopped all things, and no, I can listen only my mind, and I feel very comfortable and happy. And second question, sir, when I start my morning walk, I listen so many beautiful bird voice like crow and crows and bulbul and all. And in between, some sweet fragrance are coming like parijat and madhumalti. Sir, is this my imagination?
No. You are doing perfect. The first is you got a freedom that you are no more impacted by others' opinions. That's a great freedom. You care only about yourself. You don't care about anybody else. You don't care about others' opinions, but you only care what you feel, and you follow your heart. You follow your mind. You follow your feelings. So that is a great freedom.
Thank you.
Congrats for that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
The second is when you're walking mindfully, you are focused. You are not only focused on your walking process, how the feet is touching the ground and how you are feeling in your body. You are not only mindful of that, but you're also mindful of the surroundings. Mindfulness helps you to increase your awareness. So when your awareness increases, what happens? You become aware of the sounds. You become aware of the fragrances. They're always there, but you become aware for the first time. That is not
Yes.
your imagination. The fragrances from the flowers are always there. The birds are singing always beautiful, but you have become aware for the first time.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, it is not your imagination. Continue it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes. Next, Bhagya.
Namaste everyone. Happy morning. My name is Bhagya from Bangalore. I'm so happy that I could meet Pradeep sir in the stillness retreat last time. First day we had a class from you, sir, there. First sentence you told, my soul has come here to learn. That was more than enough for me to get, enlightened person. My question is, to be frank, I'm happy, healthy, and I'm leading very, graceful life till I come to the stillness retreat workshop. But, I'm feeling somewhere my soul has taken, very little prarabdha and for more time. And, since, my husband is like very comfortable person and he's like Buddha, he never respond or react. Only if it is necessary, he open his mouth, and son is also like that only. I'm feeling, I'm in very comfortable position and I'm happy in all the ways. And after attending the class, I'm feeling, since I'm in a comfortable position, my soul is not, taking any challenges to learn, or maybe it has taken only few prarabdha or learnings and more time. So I need some clarification on this, sir. Some people around me are, learning so many things. My soul is not learning anything because I'm in a comfortable position, very good husband, very good son. And, my relatives, everybody supports me. And even though I'm, very expectation, I was like that, but my mind has changed, sir. So I need some clarity on this, my soul evolution.
Yes, madam. Let me ask you something. Imagine you have become enlightened. What will you do then? What will you do next?
I will enjoy that journey.
Yes, naturally. So if you're already enjoying, what is the worry? The very purpose of you doing meditation, the very purpose of you attending the retreats, the very purpose you are practicing mindfulness, the very purpose you are practicing silence, detox, all these things you are practicing is to be happy all the time. And if you're happy, you're already happy, then what is the worry? Don't look into others and see, let me complete. If you're interfering, that means you're not listening. First, the way to ask a question, you should be very short and precise. The way to listen the answer, you should be in utmost stillness. Unless you are like a sponge, just like being in absorption mode, you will not understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, your mind is little agitated. So that's why it is important you are in a space of stillness so that you have this awareness. You are asking, your question is, sir, I want clarity. That is your question. To have clarity, you need to have a relaxed mind. You need to still your mind. Then you will have clarity. So the more and more you do meditation, the more and more your mind becomes relaxed. Then the clarity arises very naturally. You will see that I'm so gifted in my life. I'm so blessed in my life. So out of this blessing, what can I do? I'm already happy. But how can I be more happy? So whatever the blessings you have, you share it with others. If you have free time, teach meditation to others. If you have extra resources, share it with others who are needed. Get into the service mode. Then you will experience more joy. Okay. So the clarity comes, I'm already happy. The happiness is on different levels. Happiness on the body level, mind level, intellectual level, soul level. Okay, I'm happy on bodily levels. My family members, everything is fine. The mind level, everybody is treating me nice. Everything is fine. Intellectual level, yes, I'm attending the spiritual classes. I'm understanding something. Intellectual level, fine. But for soul level happiness, yes, I'm doing meditation. I'm getting soul level happiness. But to have Brahmananda, do service. So that is the clarity you will get. So the more and more you do meditation, the more naturally you will get clarity. But you understand if you are happy and if somebody is learning, don't focus on others. Somebody else is learning more lessons. I'm not able to learn. Don't invite challenges in your life. Don't invite challenges. But when challenges come on its own, you handle it with a smile. Okay, madam? Focus on doing more service.
Okay, sir. One more thing I just want to share, sir. You said in one wisdom session, if you teach, you learn, or else if you know, you teach. I had since from 5 years, I had some snoring problems. And morning, as soon as I get up, I used to be, so much agitated on that sinus problem I had. I got some realization from your wisdom. If I'm getting repetitively this, why? What is the root cause of this? Because even though I'm doing meditation, taken care, it is not going. This, I had told to one of my cousin 4 years back. She had the same problem. I told through meditation it goes do like that, but intently I was not doing. Simply I told. After telling her, within a week I got that actually, sir. But frankly telling, after your wisdom session, I realized that what is the root cause of this. So, from 1 week, I am out of that problem, sir. Thank you so much. So that, some small realizations are, I'm able to, find out and fine tune myself. And thank you so much. Dhanyavad.
Yes, madam. Thank you. Next, Geeta.
Hi, good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone. So my name is Geeta. I'm from Mumbai. So my question to you is I have been heard that yoga is meant for mind. Yoga is meant for body and meditation is meant for mind. But as per the conversation has been happening, it has been known that we get healing, self-healing after doing continuous meditation. So if meditation is helping us in doing the healing process, so is there any need to do yoga? So how does it differs? That's my question to you.
Okay, first of all, you have to understand what is yoga. What is your understanding of yoga?
My understanding for yoga is that it's meant for physical body. That is my understanding.
Okay, I'm asking what is yoga?
Yoga is asanas while watching, perform asanas while watching breathe.
The very simple definition of yoga means union. When you are in union, it is called yoga. When you are in union with your body, union means you become one. When you are in union with your body, it is called Hatha Yoga. When you are in union with the music, it is Nada Yoga. When you are in union bodily with opposite sex, it is Sambhoga Yoga. When two different minds are in union, two people are in union for the whole lifetime, it is called Samsara Yoga. When you are in union with the wisdom, with the Gyan, when you're reading a book, you're listening to somebody's experience, you are in total union with that. It is called Jnana Yoga. When you are in union with all the subtle bodies, we have 7 bodies. If you want to see the 7 bodies program, you please go to Pyramid Valley channel. There will be my video where I explained about 7 bodies. Physical body you can see, but the other bodies you cannot see because they are subtle. If you are in union with the physical body, that is Hatha Yoga. If you are in union with all the subtle bodies, your astral body, your mental body, your causal body, if you are union in all the subtle bodies, that is Raja Yoga. Raja Yoga means king of all the yogas. If you are in union with the work you are doing, that is Karma Yoga. Any work you are doing, you are fully focused on it. You become one with the work. Mindfulness is Karma Yoga. So, your question, based on this understanding, you reframe your question.
Okay. All right. I understand it's a union of the activity what we are doing with the mind and soul. So basically, to my understanding, everything is meditation only. The way you have explained. So now my further question, which is coming up in my mind, that for example, there are people who have been sitting for the whole day to work for the work. So in case if you are just doing meditation sitting only, and that is also a union, so in that case, that other part gets missed, like walking or doing physical exercise, yoga. So I'm very much confused on this area.
Yes, first of all, not everything is meditation. Not everything is meditation. Raja Yoga is meditation. When you are in union with all your subtle bodies, you are in a meditative state. Okay. Every yoga, we discussed about all this yoga. Every yoga leads to happiness. Okay. If you want your body to be fit, healthy, and you want to increase the strength of your body, the flexibility of the body, then Hatha Yoga helps. If you want to calm your mind is very agitated. If you want to calm your mind, then Raja Yoga helps. So different yogas are for different purposes. But every yoga leads to happiness. And you are asking the question, then why should we do walking? We can focus on the work. Then why should we do all those things? Yes, if you come to the stage where you are 100% focused on the work in a non-judgmental way, you are least bothered about the outcome of the work, but your 100% is focused on the work, then you are reached the stage of enlightenment. So meditation, mindfulness, and all those detox processes and silences are until you reach a certain stage in your consciousness, until you get a certain awareness about yourself, until you get enlightened. After that, you don't need to practice all those things. After that, you don't need to do meditation also. Meditation is just a tool to help you reach a certain stage, to help you dispel your darkness and come to the light, to help you understand about your true self. That's it. After that, you don't need to do anything. Your life becomes meditative. Every moment you are aware. Every moment you are meditative. Every moment you are in Ananda, Brahmananda. But until you reach that stage, you have to do all those things. This is the paradox. First, you have to do. But when it comes to a particular stage, you have to drop everything. This is the paradox. So until you reach that stage, you have to take help of all the yogas. If you are sincere, and if your intent is to celebrate your life, if your intent is to be happy in your life, these are the tools. If you say, I don't need all those things, then you don't need to do anything. Or you might ask a question, sir, I'm already happy in my life. Then why should I practice all those things? Yes, Baba, you are happy. But if you practice all those things, you will be happier. Okay. Do more meditation, madam. Next, Shiva Guragol.
Pradeep ji, good morning. Good morning to all the co-meditators. I'm
Yes,
Shiva Guragol from. Are you able to listen to hear me, please?
Yes, Yes, sir. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, I'm Shivarudrappa Guragod from Bangalore. I was introduced to this session by one of my friend Santosh Mudliar. So I'm very thankful to him that he gave me this link for this session. So thanks to him and thanks to you, Pradeep. I have one question about the crystal that the photo of the crystal that you showed it to me. Okay, my question is, what was the purpose of of that showing that crystal to all of us? You did a crystal meditation on Sunday, so that's my first question. Second question is, I had seen in Rameshwaram this
Can we have
particular.
one thing at a time? One question at a time?
Sure. Yeah, please.
So that crystal was gifted to me to help the people who are sincere in their meditation. So the crystals are energy beings. So when you meditate in the presence of a crystal, you get more energy. Like when you meditate inside a pyramid, you get more energy. When you meditate in the nature, you get more energy. When you meditate with a group, you get more energy. So crystal, the very purpose of the crystal is energy, to get more energy. And because we are on the Zoom, physically you cannot meet. Before I used to do crystal meditations only physically before the lockdown. But after the lockdown happened, I started doing this experiment where people started asking me, sir, we want to connect to the crystal energy. So I started doing this experiment where I shared the photo of the crystal and where they gaze into the crystal deeply and they still get connected to the energy of the crystal. You see, matter is nothing but energy manifested. Energy manifested is nothing but matter. So matter is energy, energy is matter. So energetically, you are connecting to the crystal. So that is the purpose I showed the crystal.
Okay, sir. It was any particular purpose, 30 seconds. I remember you showed it for 30 seconds. So
because you don't need more than the gazing without blinking your eyes. Without blinking your eyes, you gaze into the crystal. So 30 seconds to 1 minute is sufficient.
no, then when we meditate, we imagine that or the energy.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
In my guided meditation, in my instructions, I gave said very clearly, you gaze for 30 seconds to 1 minute. After that, you forget about it.
Okay.
After that, you have to be with your breath.
Okay.
Forget, the crystal will do its job on its own, and you should not even think about it.
Okay.
Gaze it, forget it, be with your breath. Surrender to your breath.
Fine. My second question is, sir, see, I was in Rameshwaram when we saw the Spatikalinga. There is a particular moment they show you for a very short period, they show you this Spatikalinga Darshana. So, is it a crystal? Because I felt that energy.
All Spatika means crystal. Yes, Spatika means pure quartz.
Okay. So, fine. That's fine.
Yes.
Right? Thank you.
Yes, thank you. All right, so we still have more hands raised. Okay, so should pick Deepti.
Hello, sir.
Yes, madam.
Sir, my question is, you said one should not be in silence if your kid is less than 6 years old. Sir, I asked that day also, but I.
So you are smart, is it? You put Deepti from Bhopal, and you're not introducing yourself.
Hello, everyone.
When everybody is introducing you, you also have to introduce, madam.
Yes, I am Deepti from Bhopal.
Yes, go ahead.
Yes.
Thank you.
Sir, I was saying that my kid is 6 months old, so I think I can still do silence practice, because when he will become 1 year or so, I will not be able to, because I have to answer his questions and all. But right now, only gestures like smile, kisses, hugs, holding can be done with him, and I think he'll be fine. Maybe some kind of sound if he requires.
Yes.
Yes, I can follow the silence.
Yes, You can follow the silence, but make sure you are always in a loving gesture towards the kid.
Yeah,
Yes, you
kind
can.
of
You
like.
can practice it.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay.
That will benefit, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So here the focus is you make sure you are not troubling the kid. That's all.
Yes.
But as long as you are always available to the kid, touching, hugging, kissing, practice it. But when the
Because I have
kids,
not
when the
practiced
kid,
it.
let's go ahead.
I have not practiced it before. I want to experience, and the thing is that I will not be able to do it after 1 year, when he will become 1 year and when he starts talking and all. So
I
I think
understand.
I have a time that I can experience it right now.
Yes, you can. You can do it right now.
Thank you.
Good morning, sir. This is Chetna Jagwani from Calcutta. And
Yes,
sir,
madam.
I have been attending your session from past 4 days. In fact, yesterday I could not attend. So my question to you, sir, is like I have been practicing. I will not say I'm not a regular practitioner of meditation. Even had the opportunity of meeting Patri sir in Calcutta in 2012 or 13. I don't remember exactly. So that experience was very, very fabulous in his company. Like I was like in a complete trance and that 1 hour of meditations seemed to be just 1 minute meditation. So that kind of experience has been, I think, once only. And rest of the times, all these questions people are giving, the chatter is there, yoga nidra, and all these experiences I've been having. My question right now is that I have been facing a lot of opposition over many years in my life. Like I feel there is lack of support, and though I have gained strength over the years facing all these things, but still there are moments when I feel lonely, and there are vulnerable moments also. So is meditation an answer for all this, or I also feel like, have I accumulated so much of bad karma over my past lives that there is so much of opposition and lack of support in my life?
Your soul is very smart. In the soul planning stage, it has planned all these challenges so that you are compelled to go within. When the outer circumstances are not pleasant, then the only way out is to go in. So your soul is smart to plan it this way so that you come to the meditation path. So when you say, I'm feeling lonely, so what does that mean? That means you are also not with yourself. Nobody is understanding you. Nobody is with you. And you yourself are not with you. So meditation helps you to connect with your true self. Meditation helps you to connect with your true beauty, your inner beauty, the soul beauty, yourself, your Atma. So when you are with yourself, you don't need others' acceptance. You don't need others' support. Meditation is the answer. Continue, madam.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
I think still we have more questions, but we will finish the session today. We'll continue. We have 21 days. Every day there will be an opportunity to ask questions. So don't get disappointed. Just write down your questions, or there is a possibility your questions are already answered when somebody else is asking. So tomorrow we have integrated pretty much well for 2 days with all our experiences, mindfulness. We understood a little more. We fine-tuned our understanding. So tomorrow it will be a very interesting topic, ego, understanding ego. Okay. So from there, we'll continue our transformation. Thank you very much. Enjoy your day. Namaste to everyone.
Thank you, Pradeep. So a lot of your members have cleared your doubts, I guess. because 2 full sessions of answering the questions and sharing your mindfulness experiences. It was wonderful to hear everyone. So as Pradeep had mentioned, tomorrow we will be going to the new topic, ego. So for all the previous videos, it is all available on the Pyramid Valley YouTube channel. Feel free to go and access. And also all the season 1 videos, which is the 21 different topics, are also available. So please go through it whenever possible. Thank you, and let us all meet tomorrow again at 6 a.m. Indian Standard Time. Thank you.